It's game time. Welcome to the Sports, Bants and Prosecco podcast.
I think you did.
I thought that's what I'd talk about our...
Who else was playing on the same day?
Then there's another international break coming, isn't it?
Yeah, this week.
After
Really,
Sunday,
this week?
Yeah.
Oh, for crying
It is
out loud.
annoying.
Over it, man.
It doesn't feel... Does this normally happen? Because I'm sure it does.
I think it's
just don't
something
feel
new,
like
innit?
It feels a little bit more than usual.
Yeah.
Intrusive. It feels intrusive.
I
Normally,
don't
you get
remember it
one,
being this much.
and then you think, okay, but this feels like...
It's a lot.
Why?
And apparently, is it Norway calling up your boy Odegaard?
Well...
Isn't he still injured or is he on the bench
No,
now?
he will probably be... He might be able to give 70 minutes against Chelsea or 60 minutes, whether we start him or he comes on.
Yeah.
Because he came on for like 10 minutes, last 10
What's he
minutes.
going to do when he gets a call up? Is he going to pull a secchi?
Well, I don't know
I
whether
would.
Arsenal will... Whether Arsenal will talk to the Norwegian manager and say that he's still not quite fit enough, so to let him stay. Declan Rice has got a broken toe.
I was going to ask, why was he at home?
He got
I didn't
broken
know.
toe.
Oh, bless.
Right? So, like, at the moment, I mean, I said to my mate, the referees, they've broken us. They've broken us.
Normally, I do think you lot are whiny, but actually...
you can see it now, innit?
Actually,
You can see it.
recently...
All of the decisions that we've had. So we lost 2-0 to Bournemouth, right? And we had Saliba sent off, right? The following game that Liverpool played, when the Chelsea played, did exactly the same thing as...
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like...
It was slightly different, but actually, no, in fairness...
Really?
The essence.
The essence of it is the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay, lose 2-0, fair enough, you know.
In fact, our one was probably worse.
Right.
Because the defenders were behind.
Him.
Yeah.
Bournemouth is not an easy game, even if you've got 11 men, much less 10. Fair enough. Deal with that.
Still surprising. Lost
We did... Actually, the game that I was so disappointed was Liverpool, because I thought we could have won that.
I don't remember that.
And we
that far
drew
back
2-2, but I think we could have won that. Right?
2-2's a decent...
We came out strong.
Yeah.
Right.
Your record isn't that great. It was at Anfield as
No,
well.
it was at the Emirates, right? Then Newcastle, right? It's the worst I've seen us play.
Yeah.
In years. You were like, we didn't have a shot on goal. Like, it was a shit show.
What do you think went wrong?
Everything. Mikel got it wrong. The players got it wrong. I can't pick out one person.
No, you can't. The whole thing
team,
was just
including
wrong.
The manager. Yeah. I think it was just one of those games where you go, do you know what? It's done.
Yeah.
It's like the way we were against Nottingham Forest.
It was. There was nothing. We didn't have a shot on goal.
But it's a one-off. It's not like this is the way things are.
No, right.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, and I know it's just my frustration. But for a little while there, I was questioning Arteta. I was questioning, like, have we gone backwards? Have we gone backwards? And then I have to remember a lot of the decisions that have gone against us. So maybe just calm it down a bit.
Course, yeah.
The game against Inter. Right?
Oh, no,
they got a penalty,
was,
which shouldn't have been a penalty.
I saw it.
I actually did see that one. That was rubbish.
I don't know what the guy could have done because the ball came off. But it's Champions League. If that was a Premiership, it wouldn't have been given.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Then there was where the goalie almost decapitated Mourinho. Right? Almost decapitated the man. Right? Till he could probably all have concussion with the way he got into his head. Right? And nothing was given. Yeah. And then you just kind of think, you know what?
Oh my goodness!
I don't know how much more we can play 13 men.
I know, mate.
Because that's what it feels like. I don't subscribe to conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But I do have to look at it and think to myself, I don't know what's happening.
I do feel like it's a bit of what Wolves had last season, as in with VAR, and they just had lots of poor decisions go against them. I think that might just be I'm reluctant to think it's a conspiracy.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I don't subscribe
you know
to
what I mean?
that.
I'm reluctant to think
but there is a part of me that's like, not it's a conspiracy theory, but at what point is someone going to say,
enough
is
enough
now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it is a conspiracy, they'd be stupid to keep doing it because people are looking. People who don't even support the team are going, what's going on there?
Do you know what I mean? I've got no problem. Like, against Newcastle, I can hold my hands up and say we were shit. And we deserved to lose that game because we were shit. I've got no problem with that. I can take a shit performance. But when you have outside influences influencing the game, it then makes it hard to stomach.
Of course, yeah. Like even that City game that you lot had, I think it was last season. I do like the ref, but I do think...
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And you keep thinking to yourself, well, hold on a minute. Like,
I can't even defend it.
And is it... I'm just watching it through the goggles of an Arsenal fan?
I think there is that, but as a Chelsea fan watching it and having no claim in it, I was like,
No, it's like I know if those decisions went against you as a Chelsea fan or against Liverpool, you guys would be up in arms.
I'd be spitting fire
consistently, week in, week out. You guys would be like, hold on a minute.
Especially as well, I think if it was last season when we were playing so shit anyway, you'd have to be like, oh, we're playing shit and the ref, like, shut up, Lou, kind of thing. But with this, where you're playing actually pretty well and at the top, it's like, is it sabotage?
Do you understand?
Your calls are
and
usually...
I don't know any fan that wouldn't be jumping up and down like...
Yeah.
It is a shame though, because
once,
you don't.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And so I sit there like, well, I was watching the Inter game and I was just like, and actually, Inter, we played really well because outside of 10 minutes, the first 10, 15 minutes, we dominated Inter.
Yeah. But I don't think
and their win was the 1-0 win, which was the penalty.
But apart from the penalty, I don't think the ref has a strong enough influence in the game to support the other.
And I think sometimes when you, and that's the thing with the Champions League, because sometimes you have these refs, and I don't want to disrespect anybody, but what is a Romanian league? And then you've got a Romanian fucking ref.
Harsh, Mel. Harsh.
And then the thing is, right, you know what's even more upsetting? I'm gonna be harsh, because you know what? He deserves harsh.
You got no qualification.
He ain't got no qualification. What the fuck?
Harsh,
right?
Mel.
All that came out of Romania was it Hadji? The fuck's sake,
Girl.
right? And then the new format, because I remember like last season, the old format. I'd have been like, we'll fucking see you at the Emirates.
Yeah,
but this new format, there's no return leg.
Yeah.
So you're just like, it's gone.
Yeah, but what are you, like 8?
No, man, we're down now because we lost that game. I think we're 12 or something. I'm not worried about it. We'll get through at least the knockouts.
Top 8 automatic.
Yeah, and then after that, it's like
payoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're fine in terms of getting through, at least to the playoffs. But if we had won that, we would have been like third. Right? And you've got these...
So one game makes that much of a difference.
Right, and you've got these very strange referees with these very strange refereeing decisions.
You're saying it. The word is polite, but the way you're saying it is not.
No, because I feel like
nicely.
You know, sometimes, right, I remember I used to go to the games, right, and there'd be times when I'd be like, I can understand why you could shoot a referee.
Wow.
Because you're so vexed with their decision that you could get on this pitch and punch him in his face.
Do you not remember when they used to do this whole campaign of politeness to referees? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Where was Mel?
No, I was.
No.
Like you could just talk him out. So now, and I was saying to my friend, because me and my mate was messaging, and I said to him, because he messaged me to say he's going to try and get tickets for a game. Am I interested?
Which game?
And how
is he an Arsenal supporter?
Yeah. And then and I was like, I don't even want to talk about it this week. And then I said to him, and on top of it, we've got Chelsea on Sunday. And he just went, fuck's sake.
You know what? I would have been cocky confident about that game if it went for the United game. We should have won that. You don't? I think we should have won that.
Sorry, what was
I
the
didn't
score?
see it, did I? Because I was
think
out.
It was 1-1 in the end. But they went up 1 before we did.
And then you equalised quite quickly.
But we do that. But I've noticed we've been doing that quite a bit. Like, there's a lot of dancing about, but it takes the other team to go up for us to respond and then respond. And I, as a support, it's quite jarring to watch. Do you know what I mean? In fact, Liverpool used to do that quite a bit.
Yeah, we used to do that.
Yeah, they used to do quite a bit. Kind of thing
last
where
season was out.
They
that
were
was
good
our
at
bag.
responding, but obviously it was funny and bants last season. Now when it's yourself, it's jarring.
Come on, we have to do this again.
Everything's clenching. Like I'm like, if we lose to United, who's playing piss poor.
You know this one.
Do you know what I mean?
She would have been on your neck.
And they're playing piss poor. So before that game, I would have said, no, like we're good contenders for the Arsenal game. And I was talking to my mate who's a Arsenal fan recently, and he was like, I want Arsenal to lose. I want Chelsea to lose the game. And I was like, why? Because I don't want them to get too much steam. And that gave me so much of a buzz.
It's gonna go.
Is that what you say?
It's gonna
how
go.
you feel? Yeah.
It's gonna go one of two ways, isn't it? It's either gonna go that we'll win and we'll kick on.
Yeah. Which
right?
is ideal for you.
Which is always a possibility.
Yeah.
Right. The performance on Wednesday was so much better than the performance against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But also we're playing an Italian team. The Italian league is not that strong.
Yeah, but equally
so
as
you
well.
can't.
So pre-Man United, I would have said I would have been going into that looking for a draw with Arsenal, sorry. But because of the Liverpool game, I was a bit dubious in it. And because then we had the Man United game, I was like, no, I'm not altogether comfortable. But then, yesterday's game, the problem is the team that played yesterday.
Mate, that was some shit. What team was
What
that?
country did that team come from?
Armenia.
Like, come on.
You know
And
what?
they're like the fourth place
When
or something
I
like that
saw
in that
the
particular...
name of the team,
Noah, come
I was
on.
like, you know what?
Yeah.
Chelsea's supposed to.
Noah.
The fact you guys should be disappointed they didn't win 20-0.
Do you know what? I wanted 10. Half of it was like,
How much did you win by?
8.
6, is it 8?
8-0.
Because
Oh,
you
you
was
were
like,
6 and the
Yeah,
first half,
it was
right?
6 first half and 2 more in the
Oh
second half.
my
And I think one of those is penalty from Nkuku.
Okay. But again, though, not in terms of Chelsea. I mean, you play who you're given, right? I've never heard of Noah before.
You know what?
And I obviously, we've been in Europe enough to know quite a lot of the European teams.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Noah.
But you got to remember,
Anyway.
but you also have to remember it's conference. No shade.
No,
no
but
tea.
what I was going to say is there's something about why are you having these teams play? Like, should there be like, I don't know how you do
I know
it,
what you're trying to say.
but like, Noah should be playing like young boys, for example.
But you remember,
How are you going to have Noah?
but
But
you gotta
when they see
remember-
Chelsea, they're like,
they're like,
Jesus,
shit.
You remember, it's essentially what's going on in the Champions League. It's the same kind of format. Do you know what I mean?
But I suppose there's just a little
big
bit
different,
more
isn't it?
of a
No,
challenge.
I know what you're
because
saying.
Because of
most
the
of the
team.
teams in the Champions League we've
Yeah.
heard of.
But you remember, fundamentally, let's just be raw with it. Chelsea shouldn't be in the Conference League, and that's just it's no, we shouldn't. Let's be honest.
That's why I said well.
And us not winning the Conference League is even more of a joke because we shouldn't even. You get what I'm saying? Really,
Yeah,
and
you
truly,
better win,
We
seriously,
shouldn't
though.
even
Who's
be
in there
It's
that's
actually
actually
not
got a name?
fair. It should be a team like.
But that's what I'm saying to you. My thoughts are that, like, playing a team like Noah, and I keep saying it because all I keep thinking of is the Ark, right? And they all went in 2x2. Hurrah, hurrah, right?
No, you're
And
not
then-
taking it from me.
And then I'm
literally
like,
you're not
just
taking it.
going
No,
in
and then I'm
and
like-
going. See you later.
No, I know what you're saying, but ordinarily, let's be honest. Okay, remember every league ain't the same. That's the first thing.
No. I mean,
But ordinarily, it's the 8th place that got you Conference League in the Premier League.
I don't know, 8th, 7th, something like
I
that.
think
I think it's 8, yeah.
I think
But
it was
7, 8.
We should have got Europa. We were 6th, but so technically, a team that finishes 6th in the Premier League should not be playing conference. But because
No.
United won
The FA Cup.
So you
and
they
they
took
were
the space from
boom.
you.
Got bounced
So if you
down.
think about it, if you're top 6 of Premier League,
Yeah.
top 6 Premier League playing in conference,
But that's why I was saying, when, like,
you
a
finish.
part of me thought, you may not have watched it because
I didn't.
No,
whatever.
because
I
you
didn't.
know, what's the draw?
What
for
happened
playing?
was-
that you have an expectation of
What
the
had
result.
happened exactly? But what had happened was I didn't watch it. Then I just thought, let me just check the score, and I saw 6-0.
That's all I knew.
I changed it immediately,
Quickly.
and I waited for the half time to finish, and I was like, we could do 4 more, boys.
Yeah.
Like the whole energy. I told you, man,
Shifted.
I'm not watching conference.
And I don't
But
know.
if we win it, I will not shut up.
Sorry,
But
can I just
don't
ask?
know how it must make like these players like that play for Noah or all these other teams that we've never ever heard of. What does it do to them as players when you go up against a team like Chelsea, but not just a team like
It's
Chelsea?
not even our first team as well. Like none
No,
of the big
like
boys played.
you could
it?
have put out
Not one.
You probably could have put out your academy boys.
Not
and you
one
would have
of
still
our
won that.
first team play. No, none of our starters played.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow.
And I just
Except for maybe, but Modric's not started this season, has he?
Oh, it's-
No.
No. It's
Yeah.
no wonder
None of-
somebody
all our
dissed your team.
All
like,
our
Modric.
boys were
It's
West. So they're thinking of the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
So they rested all our boys.
Whereas we playing up against Inter, and this is the thing.
It's Champions League, it's different.
So,
Of course.
no, but the thing is, right? So if you think about our run, right? I think even Mikel said it today. We've had more away games than anybody else, right? And none of them are easy.
Are you talking about
Right.
Champions League or Premier League?
All of them.
But that's just the luck
Right.
of the draw, as in by the end of the.
And
yeah.
so if you think about when we played Man City,
Yeah.
we had gone away to Italy again or somewhere else.
The boys
right?
tired, is what you're saying.
And then we played away at Spurs. Yes, it's in London, but we still played away. Then we came back the Friday night and we went to Man City on the Sunday. Man City played on the Tuesday, we played on the Wednesday. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? Then we played Chelsea, who, because they're playing Noah, have been able to rest the whole first team.
Yeah.
we've now had to play our
the
whole
whole first
do you
team.
see what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
and so it just feels like we really haven't got the rub of the green right now.
I hear what
think
you're
that's
saying, but
I'm
I don't think that's intentional because
No.
come after January, you have the run of home games.
No. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I,
It's just been unfortunate.
Again, I'm not saying it's a
You're just saying
conspiracy
it's
or whatever.
unfortunate.
I'm just saying it's really unfortunate
Yeah.
that we have just had the way the fixtures were set, the way the referees have refereed us.
So I'm smiling because I'm gonna say something dirty in a sec.
and it's just like it's been a bit bullshit.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just been a bit a bit shit kind of thing. But I was gonna say back to the Premier League thing. I think it would have been 7th or 8th that got Conference League. I don't think it even would have been. Would it have been? Is it 8th that gets Conference?
No,
I think
I'm
it's
sure
only
it's like
one.
7th.
I think it's only one.
It is only
Isn't it
one.
one.
I'm
Yeah,
not
so
gonna
it's
tell
only
you. I'm
7.
not
Right, so it would have
Yeah,
been
only
United
7.
finished 8th. So who finished above United?
God knows.
Ah, well.
But my point is, it would have been United of
Yeah.
last year's form playing Conference League, even into this year's playing Conference League. No shade, no tea. But it would have been United playing it, and
I think it's.
they would have still. Well, we would have still.
I think
still
it's
win.
sixth. I think it's sixth,
Look, we were Chelsea. Was
sixth or 7th that go into the Conference League. It's 6th or 7th.
I think you get UEFA 6.
No, 5th is Europa. So it's
Europa,
top 4,
you're right.
and then you get the 5th place. Top 4 generally, if you don't win the FA Cup or whatever, and then you get 5th place, which would be the Europa League.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 places.
Oh, that was
Europa
it.
League,
That was
yeah,
it. I expected City to win the FA Cup, and had they won the FA Cup, then they automatically until we would have defaulted.
Right.
Because of, yeah.
because we were sixth.
Whereas
Yeah,
Man United won it, so they went straight into the
Yeah.
Europa League.
Yeah. So they kind of took it from us.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a. But
Chelsea current form shouldn't really be playing. I don't think it's fair.
I think it's disrespectful to be fair.
But I find it's disrespectful to myself as well. It's like because it's twofold. Have you noticed? I've not been watching the games, and that in itself is disrespectful. I'm not interested.
Yeah, it's
kind of
just
thing.
rubbish, mate.
But
Well,
there's still
you
an
want-
expectation that they should win.
They should.
But
exactly,
the thing is,
and
that,
they must win this whole thing, the whole title.
I would, if I was like you, like if we're playing FC Noah, I probably wouldn't watch it, right? But probably as you go further into the knockout stages, there might be some teams that you think I know that name.
Yeah.
I'll watch that team.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There ain't one name there I know. And the 36
I was going to ask you,
teams-
have you actually looked at
in the
who's playing in
36?
it?
I looked in the 36 teams. I was
Nobody's
like,
got like, okay, yeah.
but either way, we're sitting at the top, and I expect
That's
that
what you
for my
expect,
team.
yeah.
If
But
you were, we'll
equally, I don't expect any of my first team to play
be
these
playing.
games.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
And
Yeah,
getting
no, for
injured
sure.
and all that.
Yeah,
fucking.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, when you play them little teams, they don't know how to
They don't know how to tackle.
Next thing you know, they're blocking your
They're
foot and one bag of
part-timers, mate.
fucking.
I remember I said to you beginning when I was taking the piss about our 44 players, and I was like, but at least we can literally put out a whole different 11.
Yeah.
Your 1 billion squad.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So what
That's
happens? This
great.
is one question I don't know. If you win, it's funny because like,
You feel
do you know what I mean?
disrespected,
If you win conf, does that put you
No.
in Europa?
No.
That's bullshit.
No, because West Ham won it, didn't they? We didn't put them in the Europa.
They're still wanting.
West Ham just won it.
They're still looking.
But on the upside, we would have won every European trophy.
Well,
Yeah, true.
I
gonna say
don't-
that.
I don't think I want the conference.
It's the
league.
wrong order, but I will
But-
take it.
Well,
I
you
don't
gotta
mind
go
if
gay.
it started with one.
It's all right,
but
with one something.
Yeah. But I'll take it. That's Europa, Conference, and Champions
And
League.
Champions
I'll
League.
take all of them. What are you
Fuck
talking
off,
about?
all of them.
Have a little
They
badge.
could all fuck off.
I ain't gonna lie. I get to say we've won every European
Who
championship.
cares?
Only
Only a
somebody,
Chelsea fan.
only somebody who's not won shit would say that. To be fair, though.
Well, actually, we have won the European Cup, you know.
Which one?
But not in the old.
No.
What
What
would have been the Europa League?
Is that before
Relax.
we were born?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Tottenham.
Was it before I was born?
Oh God. When was you born?
85.
Shit,
sure.
It might have been before you were born.
Just so you know, yeah.
It might have been before you were
I'm
born.
40 next year.
It might have been before you
I'm
were born.
40 next year.
Sorry. Over 40 years ago
It
then.
might have been before you were born, actually.
Is it now?
Oh, don't count that one,
We beat
please. I beg.
Parma.
It's got
and
crust.
Italian
It's got
team,
all
but it
sorts
might
of
have
rust.
been-
Don't worry
That's
about
worse
that.
than the Premier League.
It might have
Yeah,
been 80.
sorry,
What do you
leave
mean
it
it's
alone.
worse than the Premier League?
Look, everyone comes to you saying 20 years. That's worse than the Premier
That's-
League thing.
Yeah, well,
We don't
you
want
know
to talk
what?
about
Do you know
that one.
what? Do you know what? I will sit like a friend of mine that's a Spurs fan posted up. I think a post after we lost against Newcastle, and I was just like, "You got a cheek, you," because he's older than me. As a big man, I've never seen Spurs win the league ever, and you got a cheek. You know what I mean?
come
on,
for
man.
you.
You know,
Come
at
for
least
you.
if a Man U fan or a Chelsea fan or a Liverpool fan, you can say, hold my own, man, because you guys have seen it. I'm like, this man he's older than me. He's almost retirement age, and he ain't fucking seen it.
Do you know what Dom tried to come to me today? He said, "Oh, your team shit." I said, "You do realise we won the Premier League 2020-21? We're in 2024. Relax."
When did you win?
2020. No, I'm thinking of Champions League. 2020, 2021. And
You won the Champions League.
Champions League.
When did you last win the league?
Ooh, I'm not 100% sure on that one. It might be. I'll double check. I'm not 100%
Well, the
sure.
Drogba days.
No, man.
Since
No, man.
that.
It was since you won the league.
It
since Drogba.
might be the other way around. I'm getting it convoluted. It was 2020, 2021 to the Premier League.
And I suppose we have to really let
Because then we did
Liverpool
the
fan
21.
talk.
Yes. I think it was 2020. So that's only 3 years ago.
What, the league?
I'm pretty sure it's either a league.
I don't think it's the league.
check.
I don't think it's the, because how long has it been since Abramovich left?
Ooh.
It's only been like 2 years.
Is it?
No.
No, it's been more than that.
No, it's only been like 2 years.
But,
Abramovich.
Yeah, when did he leave?
oh, man.
Let me double check. I'm sure it's only been 2 years.
Because you haven't won
2
since
seasons.
Abramovich left.
But it wasn't the season he left.
No, I'm just saying you haven't won it since he's left.
Luke. Last time we won it is 2014.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm thinking about Champions League then.
Yeah,
must be
because
the
I was just
Champions
thinking
League,
that since Abramovich has left, you haven't won it, and I don't think you'd won it just before he'd left.
Yeah, so 2014. So it's coming on.
Yeah,
When
but
did
I know you
Abramovich
won the
leave?
Champions League because you won it under Tuchel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abramovich leave.
So can we talk my live?
If we have to.
We
Well, you know what? We have to.
No, we don't.
We do.
Why do we have to?
to?
We don't have to.
You gotta give props
We
and props.
are.
I don't want to.
Oh, I know you.
Cheers, man. I like my pay.
We're not doing that. Relax.
I'm not cheers. Look, she falls over. The worst part is she didn't even see what I did. That's the worst part. She didn't even see it.
No, you're trying to clink house going.
No,
I saw it, man. This is my I see everything. I see everything.
Is that when you dropped in the text, the shaking hands? And I was like, I don't do that bad. Because fuck you and your shaking hands.
Top of the league.
You are.
So wait. I told you it was 2 years.
What?
In 2022.
What?
Abramovich.
Champions League?
He sold
Abramovich.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I was just
Yeah, I
saying.
thought it's only been
I was
2
just saying that
seasons,
I
yeah.
feel
Feels like
like you
forever.
haven't won
Do
it
you know how I
since.
know? It's because I remember when the conglomerate was put together. I was acutely aware when they were put to. And what's his face? Was it Todd something? I can't remember his name.
Bahogi.
Yeah.
Todd Bahogi.
Bowley.
Bahogi.
Bowley man.
Bahogi.
Bowley man. But I distinctly remember it happening in the last 2 years.
Yeah. No, I was never going to argue.
Yeah,
I was just saying that I don't think Chelsea have won it since he's left.
Oh, no,
For sure.
absolutely. You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, absolutely. Or was it not last season? Season before 14th? Season before that 3rd? Season before that 6th?
Do you feel, though, looking at your last few results, that things have started to...
I feel like we're back. But you know what it is as well? I feel like we're back.
Yeah, let me
But you know
see.
them ones where you're too shook to say it? Or too...
You don't want
like,
to.
you don't want a heartache.
Like,
you don't
yeah.
want to believe it too tough. But
I hear
especially
you.
when we played United, I felt like, where was Palmer? No, he was on the pitch.
Yeah,
But where
mate.
was he?
Yeah, he was there.
And I've noticed, I was like,
sure.
to the point where I've asked you girls, do you think he's injured? Because he's doing this thing where he's kind of
I
hanging
think
back.
he's injured
Yeah.
at the moment.
I think so, because he's kind of hanging back a little bit. Like his
No, he
presence
is.
isn't on the pitch. Speaking of which, Nkuku, I think his... For me,
So you drew 1-1 with not Forest.
The
And
game,
then
the game
you
we
lost
was
2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah, we lost Liverpool. Before that, I think we won.
You beat Newcastle.
Yeah, before that we won. Before that we won as well. And then I think the rest were draws.
Mm.
But I think it's because...
So, I mean, obviously it's better than last season. But
Oh,
I just
definitely.
wondered how you felt like, do you feel like, not that you're rubbish, but do you feel like
No,
maybe you're starting to... It's like win a couple,
I will never
draw.
sit here and tell you I think my team's rubbish. You need to behave.
I said not that. they're
Oh,
rubbish.
okay.
I did.
No,
say
no,
that
I
they're
think my
rubbish.
team's doing well. Like, especially after the game where... Who should we beat? Was it... It weren't Villa. Who did we mash up 4-0?
I don't know. Who were you again? Chelsea. No.
Shut up, girl.
I don't have a
Especially
clue.
after that particular game, the energy for me
Right, 'cause you-
shifted.
2-0, you lost to Man City.
That was the
Then,
first one.
then the next game, you beat Wolves 6-2.
Expected.
And then the next game, you drew 1-1 with Palace.
Yeah. I don't think we lost another
And
game until
then-
Liverpool.
The following game,
We didn't lose any
won.
games.
You beat Bournemouth 1-0.
Yeah, we didn't. Here's
And
the
then
thing.
you beat West Ham 3-0.
Yeah.
And then you lost to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. Then you beat Brighton 4-2.
Yeah.
Then you lost to Liverpool.
Yeah.
No.
So this
You
season.
beat Brighton 4-2.
Yeah, we got.
Right.
He did
I
it
don't
all.
remember that
That's
part.
when Palmer did all them 4 goals in the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
No,
it
then you
was.
drew with Forest.
So what I'm saying is, we've lost 2 games this season. We are our stats this season are exactly the same as yours.
That's where you go?
5 wins.
I did not know.
2 losses.
Actually, 5. Yeah.
5 wins.
I
2
think
losses.
It's just your goal difference is better than ours.
Yeah. So
You've scored 2 more
on
goals.
paper, we're performing better than you.
So
What position are you?
You've conceded more goals than us.
Yeah.
But you scored.
But my
3 more
point
goals.
is, if you look at it on paper compared to what you lot are doing, just forget like the nuances. As in 5.
I can't.
No, but you know what I mean. Like as in we've. At this, like you're asking me, do I think we're doing better?
Yeah.
Bearing in mind,
That
we're
was the
performing exactly the same as you.
Yeah, but you've not had refereeing decisions that we've had.
I know, but you're asking me that
Yeah,
question,
yeah.
and I'm telling you, we've literally lost 2 games this season.
What position are you now?
4th, I think.
Yeah, we're 5th.
Yeah,
Oh, and in Nottingham Forest.
it's just above
3rd.
us. Yeah. So had we won at Man United game, which we should have done, let's be honest, we'd be 3rd.
And who you got next?
You.
Fuck's sake.
Don't know.
You've been talking about it?
Don't know. I think it's gonna be a good game though.
Is that on Sunday?
Like Liverpool game. Like
I think it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to move.
What's the kind of game everyone wants to
I
see?
am going into it. I'm not going to lie, just based on our recent game
Right. I
results.
think you've got to take
I'm
that out of
going.
your
I'm
heads.
going. I can't.
She's like, I don't want to be
I can't.
disappointed.
But
so I'm gonna
as I said to
as-
my mate, because I said to my mate, it's the hope that kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the hope that kills you. Like you go in there
Sounds
thinking,
about
right,
it. We're gonna do
we
this,
can do
we're gonna
this,
do that.
and then we fucking lose 3-0, and then I'll just sit there saying, "You fucking cunts."
I don't think it's right. I don't think we're gonna win. I think at best I'm looking for a draw. I'll be honest with you, I'm looking for a draw. I can't lose.
It's gonna be
'Cause
such a
do you know
tight
why as well?
game.
Because so far the biggest teams we've come across, we haven't beaten.
You haven't beaten.
And that's when I say that to me,
Yeah, I hear
that's
that.
City,
I hear that. City,
that's Liverpool, even United.
Yeah.
We didn't beat them.
Yeah. So really,
Do you know what I mean?
we've
The
got
games
to,
we
just got to go and beat you now.
Do you know what it is? The games we were expected to win, we won.
Yeah.
The games we were expected not to lose, we haven't lost.
Yeah.
The games we were expected to lose, we
We
lost.
lost. Yeah.
Which is not a nice feeling, I'll be honest with you. Because we should
Really
be able to
not
play with
about
the big
you.
boys.
No. Some tissue
You do that
after.
every week, you know.
I know. For fuck's sake. So
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Let's talk about Liverpool.
Do you really wanna?
No,
Well, it's important.
but if you are here, you
know
are a
what's
Liverpool
funny?
fan.
What was the season you lot won? The Premier League.
2021, 22?
Yeah, I was rooting for you.
You were?
I was not.
Is that because it was them or Man City?
No, it's just because I think they hadn't won it before.
Well, not the Premiership.
Not Premiership. Yeah,
They hadn't won the
won the
Premiership,
Premiership
yeah,
before.
yeah.
So it was almost like the Leicester City kind of thing. Obviously, it's not the same, but it was a team that didn't, and they played a really good season. So
Yeah.
I was rooting for them kind of thing. And plus, we weren't going to win it, so I didn't care.
Yeah, no, we weren't going to win it, and I
So
didn't
they
want
get-
Man City to win it, so I was quite happy for
I
them. to
ain't
win.
got nothing against City, you know.
I have
As your rivals.
I have.
I get why she does, but why do you?
because I just
I get why she does and she does.
yeah because I don't like them.
I
Because
really don't have-
I think there's as with all teams that win loads,
You're jarring.
and it's expected. There's the arrogance.
It's
You're jarring.
That's
How attached to you to this jumper?
Why?
I really.
Listen, how attached are you to this jumper?
Ask her that all
I
the
feel
time.
like I might take it off you as you're walking
It's like,
out.
what was it? The other one. You know what I mean? Like, just right there. As you're about to put your jacket on, she's pulling the other one off. I hear that.
That's quite funny.
I really like it. Like, it's so bright and gorgeous.
This is what I said to you, innit?
Yeah.
As soon as you came to the car, I was like,
Yeah.
I like that jacket.
What you went underneath?
Nothing. Just my underwear.
Have you got a jacket?
No, I haven't got a jacket.
Just checking, innit? I don't think I'm dead serious.
I know. I haven't got a jacket. That jacket. Tina wore 2 jackets because she was so cold.
It was.
Exactly, mate,
Oh,
it's
Mrs.
freezing.
Flash is cold.
Yeah? I don't have them no more.
Okay, question. Oh, don't you? Wicked. Okay, that's great.
We can answer that question afterwards. Let's go to Liverpool.
Yeah, go on.
we really
You know,
should go
every time we
to
start talking about it,
Yeah, we don't want to talk about Liverpool.
Breaking news.
No,
Breaking
Liverpool are doing well,
news.
and you can't take that from them. You can't knock it from them. I don't think you're running away with it like you tried to say the other day.
I didn't. I said to
They're
you,
going to come across. They're going to.
what I said Read that. I said, we are what? Top of the Prem, top of Europe. I never said we're going to... You were like, well, just for now. I said, but I didn't say that we're going to be running for it.
Where's all the bass coming from?
Yeah, it was on your text.
That was
just for now.
The text had a baseline.
The text had one more baseline than my baseline. Just for now.
The text was, relax.
I'm like, no, you went, relax.
Relax. I don't know, I was feeling salty that day.
You were. Did you hear my last message? Are you still talking?
You was very salty.
I even know why.
Titi was laughing.
I'm not playing Champions League.
I was watching the messages and I was like, I'm not getting involved in it because someone's gonna get their ass whooped.
Do you know why as well? We hadn't played our conference league game.
Titi was down in the bedroom and I'm sending these messages and she's like, I said, Auntie Lou's trying to come for my team, but not today. I'll be here.
I actually like Liverpool. I was coming for you.
You will come.
I was coming for you. I like Liverpool.
We are winning.
She's like, we're sitting top.
Top
You know what?
I never see her little ass just with a swagger. Like, yeah. And you just wanna slap the bitch.
You just slap her off her page.
But no, you can't because I'm on top.
No,
so
okay.
I've
I've had a few days to
so
simmer.
you're calm now.
Yeah.
You're calm now.
And in fairness,
Yeah.
props to
How many teams are in the thingy?
I
How
just
many
want to see
teams?
them when they start.
Is it 30? It's not
30
30.
something, 34, 36 teams. And who's at the top? We are.
For real.
And then you've got, firstly, when we were, you're playing small teams. You're playing small teams. The first one we played was what? AC Milan?
You played Real yet?
No, we've got
We'll talk about them. That's what's going on.
I know.
We'll talk about them.
We had Milan who beat Man City 3-1 the other day, right? Oh, you still haven't played some.
No, Milan didn't
You
beat
can't-
us.
okay,
Who was it that City beat the other day? Who got?
Sporting.
But you can't
No.
beat City in Champions League. You don't play-
Real Madrid.
But you
That's what I'm
can't.
thinking
You
about.
can't beat City in Champions League. You
not
don't play.
us.
I was like, you don't play.
Not us. I'm
No.
saying the team that, because everybody
Oh,
kept
they got
saying
whipped.
No, but it
that
wasn't
we
Milan.
haven't.
It wasn't Milan. It
I
was
just said
FC Sporting.
Let me repeat myself.
Clara's manager.
Hello. Let me
Sporting.
repeat myself. I just said it was Real Madrid that got beat 3-1 by who? AC Milan,
So
right?
who
And we beat
Sporting the other
AC
day?
Milan.
Yeah, but Real Madrid is shit at the moment.
No, excuse me, one second.
At the moment,
But you see,
though.
this is the
I-
problem
I-
with
I-
all of
I-
y'all.
Yeah,
I
she's got a point.
calculated it.
She's got a point. She's
I'm
got
not
a point.
giving her anything.
No, she's
No,
got a point.
excuse me.
She's got a point.
You ain't played. We played them. They beat that 3-1. We played who? Bournemouth beat you.
We did have
And
10 men.
Man, yes?
Don't put me
Hold
up.
up. Man United.
Don't are you really going to compare?
No,
Are you saying Man United is a big team?
You guys,
No, she's
y'all
got a point.
said,
She's got a point.
you lot kept saying you ain't played anybody, but those are the people
Not
that
me.
beat you, right? And they beat Man City. Beat Bournemouth. What did Ross?
Well, we had
Can I
10 men.
start again, please?
We had 10 men. Just
I
We-
don't
we-
care.
we
But they still
also-
played you,
We
though,
also
right?
beat Bournemouth. Don't point at
They
me.
beat you,
And I had
and
10
they
men.
beat.
I had 10 men. We had 10 men. You
what's
didn't
the
have 10 men.
city?
You didn't have 10 men. But carry on.
Why are your players
They
getting
did
sent?
that.
Why are
They
your
did that.
players getting
It's
sent
my
off?
team. If my team has got discipline, that's
man.
our thing. Your
Right.
guys don't have discipline. That's your problem.
Fuck you too.
But I'm okay.
She's like, I'm alright with it.
I'm okay with it
Right,
because
carry
I'm
on.
still on top.
Just don't talk about my team in your mouth.
In
Your
fairness,
team got
Liverpool-
beat.
In fairness, Liverpool are winning convincingly.
No.
Yeah.
Real talk. Respect Liverpool.
Yeah, they're winning
doing
convincingly.
really well.
Across
if I
both.
take off my Arsenal hat because I just hate everybody right now, Liverpool, props to them.
Yeah.
They're flying.
They're winning convincingly. It's
flying.
not just winning. They're winning convincingly.
At the moment, you look at them and you think, they're going to win that game. They're going to win that game. They're flying. But I did say that about Nottingham Forest, and that was unexpected.
Which
But outside
game
of that,
apart from so that's the only game you've
Yeah.
won.
and you didn't beat us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true. But outside of that,
Fairs.
yeah.
But they've
You're
not
flying.
lost a single game this
No,
season.
they have. They've
One,
lost
the
to
Nottingham Forest.
But before that
At
game,
home.
they hadn't lost nobody.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
How
I'm
many-
home.
so
And
this
Anfield
man,
too.
our manager
They
has
lost.
been what?
And
3
who-
months with us.
Nottingham Forest.
3
they
months.
lost 1-0 at Anfield
Yeah,
to Nottingham Forest.
Is that the only game they've lost?
that's the only one.
game they lost.
Yeah, sometimes.
And then
Yeah.
they dropped. They drew with us. Yeah.
Stop claiming that.
But
one,
either
girl.
way,
relax.
that's
We
impressive.
did that.
No.
Yeah.
No shade. You guys are flying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
you
are.
guys are flying.
Against both leagues. So that's we gotta give
Yeah,
props
man.
to
No,
props.
like,
Yeah.
seriously.
Flying.
I mean, Bayern Leverkusen. When's the last time they lost a game?
No, flying.
2021
Yeah,
is
that
the
was
last.
a game that
that's
I
the
thought
season.
might have been a challenge.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
guess what? I love Xavi Alonso,
I didn't
but
watch it, but
damn,
yeah.
you should have watched it. First half, They had us like literally. They were on us.
In Europe, when it's not my team playing, I tend to watch the goal show so I can see
all
goals.
of them. Yeah, no, it was a great game. Second half, we came. It's like he just switched it up. You know what? The players, Diaz.
They've definitely responded to him. They've definitely responded to Slot.
3 months.
Like
no preseason, you know. No preseason. We didn't have no preseason with this match.
At all.
But just to play devil's advocate a little bit, the team that not Onslaught, what's the fella before? Klopp had was an elite team.
Yeah.
Like I said,
had to do much,
bearing in mind they
We'd
came
literally
third,
just-
I still can't say that team team was.
It was not rubbish.
He'd have to be pretty shit to come in
Have
and
you
fuck
got
that
any
up.
injuries at the moment?
Yeah, we have Jota. No. I think McAllister is carrying something because he's not been playing very well.
So I think you've been.
Yeah.
You've also been really fortunate at the
We
moment
have.
that you've not picked up any
And then,
new injuries.
what's his
really.
name? Konate? I gotta salute him. He is defending out of his skin.
Yeah.
And,
He stepped
you know,
up.
he's usually been like
stepped up.
injury prone,
Yeah.
but this season,
Yeah, he stepped
whatever he did to his arm the other day, he said, I'm coming back the next game. He had some strap on his thing. He came, played. He's absolutely wicked. Jones, you know what? It's like, I don't know. It's like,
magic.
yeah, man, it's a brilliant feeling. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
I think
But-
genuinely, because
Yeah.
even the fact that City lost the other day, they lost to Sporting. They also lost to who did they lose?
Bournemouth.
It is, and it's the same with obviously you
11
lot
men.
lost, so, and it made. I think that was almost the turning point because had you lot lost and they won,
That would have been.
it's a different shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think where I started the season thinking this is our season based off of last season. I don't feel that now because of the points we've dropped. But I don't feel
it's too
that
early
we're-
to be changing.
But I'm also really happy that Man City dropped points, so we're not as far behind as we could be.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can pick ourselves up and go on a run,
Mm-hmm.
because after Chelsea,
Mm-hmm.
in theory,
Nice
our
run.
next few games are all winnable games.
But you
In
know
theory,
what
in theory.
we know what we're doing at the
And
moment.
if we could be at home.
Yeah, but you also we can't discount. There's certain teams at the top of the league that I feel like are moving like sneaky little devils. You're Nottingham Forest. You're Villa. No. You can't.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm not worried about Nottingham Forest. I'm really not. Villa is a team that worried me, but they seem to not be able to
They're not
handle
this
the Champions
season,
League and
somehow.
the Premiership. So
I'm
they're
not-
dropping points where I don't
I'm
expect
not
them to.
comfortable.
Like how?
You're dropping points where I wouldn't expect you to.
No, but at least we've got reasons for it.
Yeah, but they could say the same thing.
No,
I'm sure.
Them
I'm
getting
not saying-
slapped,
I'm
them
not
getting
saying games,
slapped
so I
up
don't
4-1 by Spurs. Spurs ain't a great team.
They did me a solid favour there, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks, French.
Yeah, but them getting slapped up. It says that
Yeah, but
they're
I'm
not.
not
and then
impressed with
they
them
lost
this season,
to
to be
FC
fair.
Bruges in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'll be
I
honest with
mean,
you,
I don't
I'm
think
not-
they're out of it, but I think
1 second. That game, I didn't watch it. Have you actually
Well,
seen
the
it?
Bruges game.
Yeah.
I've not seen it.
Apparently, Mings just went and picked up the ball. Is that the one Mings
you know
just
what?
went and
It
picked
was
up the ball?
again. It's a bit like the Arsenal
And
penalty.
he got carded.
No, so
they-
here
they
what
gave
you
him
know,
penalty.
you know,
Literally
so
when
the
they picked up
goalkeeper,
the
yeah. So you know the goalkeeper is in the box, right? And I didn't see what the goalkeeper did, but Mings rolled. So he's in the box. It's a goal kick. Mings picks the ball up to roll it back to the goalkeeper for him to take the goal kick, and they blew for a penalty.
That's all I heard was the breaking news
And
of
it was given.
Mings.
And it was
Yeah,
given.
it was given. They lost.
And you're just like it, you know. Me as someone who don't care about Villa was like, that's fuckery. Like what? And that's what I'm saying to you. The Champions League ref different to what we see in the Premiership.
sure.
Because actually, all he was doing was rolling the ball back to Martinez, so Martinez could take the goal kick.
Right. No,
And he
set the
blew
scene.
for
Set
a
the
penalty.
scene for me a bit more. Right.
Right. So it's a goal kick.
Yes.
Right. You've got in the goalkeeper's little box. Right. Then you've got Mings just at the corner, and you've got another Villa player at the other corner. So, you know, it's probably going to be a kick out to one of the two players. The ball's at Mings' foot. I don't know how he got the ball, whether Martinez kicked it him or whatever, but it was clearly a goal kick.
Yeah.
So Mings picks the ball up to roll it back to Martinez for him to take the goal kick.
Oh, can I pause you right
And
there?
he blew for a penalty.
But that definitely would happen because if the ref is like, okay, blow the whistle, say, all right, play. If the ball is there, the goalie has kicked it to Mings.
But
It's in play now, right?
That's what I didn't see, whether he kicked it to Mings or not.
So here's my question as well. If it's a goal kick, surely it's because the ball had just come off. No?
Well, it must have gone off. It must have gone off the pitch.
So how does
So
Mings have it?
This is what I'm saying. So goalie must have kicked it to him. Like, and then why would you want to figure
That's why I
out?
said set the scene.
Yeah,
Well,
it don't make sense.
What I didn't see is how Mings got the ball.
Yeah.
Right. So I
Because
don't know
theoretically,
whether
if Mings has
Martinez.
it, it's
I
in
don't know
play.
whether Martinez
Kicked it
rolled
to
the
him?
ball to Mings,
Or maybe the
Mings
little ball.
had the ball and it's a goal kick and he's pushed the ball back
But
to
the only way
Martinez.
it could be a goal kick is if it's just
It's just come off.
No, so it was the scene was set. So you've got they've set for the ball to be played. So they've got in they're in the positions, and Mings has got the ball,
It's still not
and he
making
rolls.
sense. I need to see.
Well, because I didn't see how Mings got the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know whether the ball boy threw it onto him.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Martinez kicked it to
Kicked it
Mings
to
and
him.
Mings they decided it wasn't the right play and he's giving the ball back. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the only thing I don't know.
Because
but it's clear that he picked the ball up because he felt it was a goal kick and he was rolling it back to Martinez.
Why couldn't you use his foot? Why couldn't you use his... I
Well,
don't get that.
know.
Do you know what I mean?
And he's in the box as well.
Idiot. He's been
But
sitting on the bench for too
but
long.
listening to you in its simplest form, I'm like, yeah, that would be a penalty.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
That's why I said set the scene.
I don't know, but it felt a bit.
Harsh.
It felt like really shabby
Yeah. But
because
also,
evidently he's in his own box. He's giving the ball back to his goalkeeper. He's not fucking somewhere else on the pitch. Do you understand? He's in the box. It's a goal kick. He's giving the ball back to his goalkeeper for the goalkeeper to take the goal kick.
but I just wouldn't expect a player to be handling the ball.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe that's what the
Especially
referee said.
in his
I don't know.
box.
I don't know. But as I said, I don't know. I just don't know because all the replays.
Unless he was off. If you were off on...
Well, no. All the
Then I get
replays
it.
I saw was them showing Mings rolling the ball back. So I don't know how the ball came to be at
yeah, I'd have to
Mings'
see
feet.
it because it sounds funny. It can't be so simple.
But everybody felt that it was harsh.
Unfair.
The pundits, although you can't really follow the pundits, but everybody was saying that it was a very bizarre decision to give a penalty.
They're being
That's all I'm saying.
overly stringent on the rules.
Well, it's a bit like the penalty that Inter got. Like the ball came off Mourinho's foot onto his hand. His hand weren't out. His hand was there. There's nothing he could do
done.
unless you chop off his hand.
No, that one was stupid.
But the thing is, well, that's always
But
inconsistently
that's Champions
applied.
Leagues.
Yeah.
You know, you get these really...
So am I gonna
because
jump
we're
like
used
this?
to Premiership referees, that would never have been a penalty if it was in the Premiership.
not this season especially.
Yeah, but
Well, I've heard also they're being told to lay off the whole wasting time thing and giving out. I've heard that they've been told to like relax.
what were in the Champions League or in the Prem? After we've had 2 players sent off.
Yeah, but not just. Oh, did it happen? Did it happen to us? No, we didn't. We were good. Oh, okay, we're cool.
I think and this is the thing. It's like, do you remember a couple seasons ago?
But it is making the game
Martinelli
a bit
got sent
shit.
off, right?
Yeah.
Because Martinelli got booked, and then he got immediately booked again. We never ever seen that decision again.
Yeah,
I think a lot of decisions that happen to you guys are never repeated. It
Because
almost
some-
feels like it's just you guys.
But someone's saying, "Don't do that shit again."
yeah.
No, that was.
Never
But
repeated.
that's the thing, though. Like, you know, they brought in the rule around the, you know, where the managers can stay in the box and they get booked because of Arteta.
Hey?
Because he was always outside the box. They brought in
Okay.
the rule to, right,
Relaxing, you're staying in your lane,
right.
bro.
But they brought in. It's like we change rules.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about all that, but yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, but props to Liverpool. I as much as it makes my heart full, you know, if it's at the end of the season and it's Liverpool going up against Man City, then I'd be happy.
Of course.
But right now,
You just like
I just like
Get-
fuck 'em.
So at the moment, City, everyone's on 10? Yeah, everyone's on 10. So City is 2 points behind you. So you lot got to keep on momentum.
You know what's
what
interesting
have we
though?
got next? I don't even know who we're playing now.
When City lost their game against
Aston Villa.
Bournemouth,
What day?
Tomorrow,
12:30.
8 o'clock.
who's that?
Yeah, tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
Who's at 8 o'clock?
Beautiful.
Villa, Liverpool.
Oh my god, I love the
Where are
fact
you
that I can
playing?
leave my house.
Anfield.
Liverpool win that. When
Oh shit, look at that win probability. Fuck me.
they'll win that. Yeah.
No, 67.
Nah, it should be
That's
higher than
mad.
that. 67.
Somebody's dreaming.
Nah,
somewhere.
that's rude. 15% win for Villa. I'd be pissed.
I've been pissed.
That's rude.
But Villa should.
Actually, let me see what it's saying for Chelsea and Arsenal.
Might be a 50-50.
Let's have a
It might be a draw
gander.
probability.
Might be a 50-50.
Let's have a gander. Go ahead while I do this.
What were you gonna say?
Menopausal brain.
Real Madrid. What
is it?
What?
It's 35-38.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I
With
said.
a 27%
Yeah,
draw.
draw probability, really. So Real Madrid, Mbappe.
What the F? Okay.
Do you know
let's
it's
talk about it.
Do you know it's not scored
at all. I know.
It's not scored.
I know. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. And I watched, I can't remember what game it was. I think it was a Champions League game. And he was driving forward. Got to the top, surrounded by defenders. And what's that? The funny looking fella that comes along the side. He's the guy he hates.
Oh,
Vinicius Jr.
That's it. Comes along the side. Frees a fucking bird.
And he won't pass it.
And he won't pass it.
No, he won't pass it. He won't pass it.
That
It
to
don't make
me
sense.
is disrespectful to the
they
fans.
lost 4-0 in the El Clasico.
Yeah.
They lost 4-0 against
Do you know what I'm
Barcelona,
annoyed
innit?
for? I'm
Yeah.
annoyed for players like your Bellingham, your this, your
Yeah.
that, because you're watching this shit and going, it's fucking your
Your
fault.
fault. Yeah.
But the thing is, right, I like
But Dominic warned us. He did say Mbappe comes with a stink, and by that he comes like he thinks the team is
it
Should be all around him. Yeah.
and he was what was his team before the French team? What was it?
PSG.
Apparently he was over there running things,
Yeah,
and that's where it's coming from.
yeah. But but also he's been accused of rape, hasn't he? In Sweden.
I didn't know
Really?
that.
Yeah. Some woman, they were never in Sweden.
How long ago?
Some woman recently, right? Some woman accused him of rape,
He's locked.
rape, sexual assault, one or the other, right? And so he's
He's
not,
a tranny.
yeah?
Yeah, he was. They broke
wasn't
up.
it?
Yeah.
And he, because the French team have not picked him,
I would.
right, for France. And Didier said,
Why? Because of this?
Didier Deschamps has said, oh, because I've had a conversation with him and we feel he's better if we don't pick him, right, because he hasn't got Sweden out of his head.
So what's
What
going
is
on with
this?
that?
Exactly.
So it's like within, when it broke, I don't know when they were in Sweden, like, I don't know like the dates and whatever, but it broke over the last 4 weeks.
I know.
Like, he's been accused.
Speak
No,
out of
no,
that.
his
No.
PR team's done the thing because I
Yeah,
heard
mate. It's
nothing.
been
Bob's, how did
locked
that
in. Because you got the int.
Yeah, so he's been accused. Obviously, he's denying it. I don't know whether he's done it or not. I'm not going to sit here and throw shade on anybody because we all know,
We don't know.
right? We don't know. But what I do know is the French manager has said, well, you know, with all the difficulties I didn't. So obviously, maybe psychologically,
damn.
because he's a young man, you know.
I know,
reason do you
Is he
have-
what, 23?
I will never understand.
It just don't make sense. Does
Yeah,
it?
I will never understand.
Did we not say in the last podcast?
Yeah, we spoke of the same thing.
Talking about being smart.
You gotta be smart about these things.
Well,
the
not being a
decisions you
rapist
make.
is-
Yeah, because
Well, if he's
you
guilty,
make if you make better decisions in the sense, okay, am I gonna allow myself to be in this position?
Well,
am I going to be
unless he's
doing
guilty.
this, that? Yeah, it's
Well,
just
but I've
mad,
never heard
man.
that sort of rumor come out about him before.
No.
But you know, mans can get caught up, women's can get caught up. I don't know if it's true. As
So
I said.
I've just looked, not that, but he just said Kylian Mbappe wants to quit France national team after Didier Deschamps obviously
Yeah.
leaving him out.
Yeah.
He's like a baby.
But
innit?
the
I
thing
wanna
is,
quit France.
right? He's we was talking about
It's a bad
how much
attitude.
they
Also,
have
don't you think-
too soon.
But don't you also feel like there's obviously
Yeah.
favourites here as well? Because any other player gets accused of something like that, they're usually kicked off the team for a bit. Da, 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 da. Not only have I not heard about it, he's still
He's just
playing,
been, like,
and he's still playing like
But
a tool.
he's playing shit.
Yeah, and he's still
But
playing
it's-
like a tool.
yeah.
So it's not an asset to you.
It's not even doing the team. When Ronaldo was accused of rape, he was still doing the team.
So I get why you're like, oh, let's just wait till we'll
Well,
see
like,
what
this
happens.
rumor, like, something happens, yeah,
wait.
'cause, like, yeah. So, but Real
wow.
Madrid,
But they kept
you know
that
what?
quiet.
They were
Very.
trying to bring back the Galacticos, right? But it hasn't quite
It
worked.
hasn't
Because
worked
even
at
Bellingham,
all.
I was watching him in the game against
Yeah.
NC, and he had a very poor game. He was telling, I don't know who he said to fuck off.
Bruh.
Like proper foreigners. When he got subbed, he's kicking a water bottle. Like all of a sudden, he's now a big man. So he's vexed.
I don't like that. No, I don't.
So is he going to go to court for this?
Well, I don't know.
Uh-uh.
Because I don't know. Because it's Sweden. I don't know.
It's very.
I don't know anything more other than I know that he'd been accused.
Okay, it's only been it came out the 15th of last month.
15th for when?
Damn, last month.
That's what I said to you, about 4 weeks. Within the 4 weeks, yeah.
Damn. Okay, well we'll see where that goes. Definitely follow that.